Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into the famous ocular Doujutsu from the Naruto universe. Just to clarify, some abilities mentioned in this list appear in Boruto, but they're part of the same universe as Naruto since Boruto is a continuation. Back when we watched the anime, we were always amazed whenever a character used their ocular abilities, whether it was from the Uchiha clan or even another clan, like the Hyuuga. Although the Uchiha clan is the most famous and well-known, today I'm going to show you the 10 most overpowered and sinister ocular powers ever introduced in Naruto. This list includes 3 techniques considered the 3 great Doujutsu. Now, can you guess what they are? And were there any abilities you didn't know about? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and share this video. Alright, enough stalling, let's get started. To get us on the same page, what exactly is a Doujutsu? Doujutsu, or ocular techniques, are ninja arts tied to specific eye powers, inherited through the bloodline of certain clans. They don't require hand seals to activate and aren't classified as jutsu styles. For the most part, they make it easier to use techniques or defend against taijutsu, ninjutsu, and genjutsu, making battles against most opponents much easier. 10. Bakugan. The Bakugan, or better yet, the All-Seeing Eye. This is a Kekkai Genkai Doujutsu of the Hyuuga clan, one of the elite clans of the Hidden Leaf Village. Every member born into this clan possesses the Bakugan. These eyes are characterized by enlarged white irises and the absence of visible pupils. When activated, the pupils become more defined, and veins protrude near the temples. The Bakugan grants its user 3 formidable abilities. 1. 360-degree field of vision *. This gives the user almost complete awareness around their body. However, there is a small blind spot located at the back of the neck, above the 3rd thoracic vertebra. 2. X-ray and telescopic vision *. This ability allows the user to see through solid objects and zoom in on distant targets. The range and precision of this vision can be improved through training. 3. Chakra flow detection *. The Bakugan allows its user to see the chakra flow of a shinobi, even at long distances or through barriers. There are very few things these eyes cannot see. While the Bakugan lacks direct combat power, it compensates with incredible perception, making it one of the best tools for reconnaissance and identifying individual targets. Thanks to the Bakugan's ability to see chakra flow, the Hyuuga clan developed a technique called Gentle Fist to fully utilize its visual potential. This technique transformed them into legendary close combat fighters, capable of attacking and defending simultaneously. The Bakugan's perception of chakra control is so advanced that it can detect when a shinobi is under the influence of genjutsu, even from great distances. The Bakugan may not be the strongest Doujutsu, but it offers some of the best utility in the ninja world. 9. Sharingan. Better known as the Copy Eye, this is probably the most beloved Doujutsu in the entire Naruto universe. It is a Kekkai Genkai Doujutsu that manifests in some members of the clan. The Uchiha clan was one of the extraordinary clans of the Hidden Leaf Village, earning a reputation as the most powerful clan in the village by producing numerous exceptional and battle-oriented shinobi. To awaken the Sharingan, the user must experience intense psychological emotions. Once the Sharingan is awakened, the user gains abilities divided into 2 categories, the Eye of Perception and the Hypnotic Eye. The Eye of Perception. The Eye of Perception grants the user 3 abilities. 1. Chakra flow vision *. The user can see the flow of chakra and distinguish its color, enabling them to differentiate between chakra types. This also allows the user to detect if someone is under the control of genjutsu by observing their chakra flow. 2. Enhanced perception *. This ability provides exceptional clarity of perception, making it easier to recognize genjutsu and various forms of chakra. While not as detailed as the Bakugan, it enables the user to identify subtle details. 3. Copy ability *. This is the most famous feature in the anime. It allows the user to copy almost any technique they witness with near-perfect accuracy. The user can memorize ninjutsu, genjutsu, and taijutsu, enabling them to perform the techniques as if they were their own or even modify them to create entirely new techniques. However, the Sharingan cannot copy Kekkei Genkai techniques or summoning techniques since the user would need to have signed a contract beforehand. These are the abilities of the Eye of Perception. As for the Hypnotic Eye, it possesses the most commonly recognized ability of the Sharingan, Genjutsu, which can be cast with just a simple eye contact. Another ability involves combining both aspects, the Eye of Perception and the Hypnotic Eye, allowing the user to seemingly predict the future. In this case, the user perfectly mirrors the opponent, their thoughts, words, and even the hand seals for techniques that both the opponent and the Sharingan user already know, through careful observation. This is similar to what Kakashi did when he first fought Zabuza Momochi. The Sharingan is one of the most versatile Doujutsu, with room to grow due to its variations, each more powerful than the last. A user who awakens the Sharingan achieves extraordinary visual prowess and remarkable Genjutsu abilities. To me, it's the coolest of the entire list. Guys, I tried to keep this explanation brief, but honestly, the Sharingan deserves a video entirely dedicated to it. It's the Doujutsu that appears most frequently in the series. Whether it's the villain, the anti-hero, or the protagonist's friend, they all possess this Doujutsu, so it definitely warrants a solo video. If you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments. 8. Ketsuryugen. The Dragon's Blood Eye is a Kekkei Genkai Doujutsu that manifests in some members of the Chinoite clan. This clan resided in the Land of Lightning during the early days of the village formations, shortly after the Warring States period, a long and bloody era where various individual shinobi clans were locked in constant and bitter warfare. The Chinoite clan was notable for its enhanced use of Genjutsu through their ocular Doujutsu. Members possessing the Ketsuryugen displayed crimson, blood-like eyes and exhibited exceptional Genjutsu abilities, capable of rivaling a Sharingan user. The Ketsuryugen was even compared to the three great ocular techniques. Abilities of the Ketsuryugen. 1. Genjutsu Mastery *. The Ketsuryugen allows the user to cast powerful Genjutsu. Even a simple Genjutsu can grant control over another person's movements, cause them to faint, read their minds, or implant traps in their consciousness. This also prevents other ocular technique users from accessing the target's memories. 2. Blood Manipulation *. The Doujutsu grants the ability to manipulate blood using various techniques, most notably utilizing the iron in the blood. This enables the creation of shapes like a dragon or explosive projectiles that can be detonated remotely. 7. Jugan. Also known as the Pure Eye, this is a unique Doujutsu known only to the Otsutsuki clan, a celestial clan of horned beings from another world. They claim it as a troublesome power inherited within their bloodline. This power was awakened by Boruto Uzumaki in his right eye, a mysterious Doujutsu that has yet to be fully explained in the series. Boruto is the only known user of it. This Doujutsu features a bluish color with a darkened sclera and a visible pupil. Initially, it was mistaken for the infamous Bakugan due to its color and abilities, but the difference lies in its exclusivity to the Otsutsuki clan. Abilities of the Jugan. The Jugan enables its user to see and distinguish chakra forms, identify changes in the target's chakra flow, detect space-time disturbances, identify malicious chakra and locate portal openings. The full extent of the Jugan's abilities remains a mystery, but its potential appears immense. Many fans speculate that it could be one of the most powerful Doujutsu, potentially rivaling the Rinnegan. I haven't gone into detail about how Boruto acquired this ocular power since that could be better suited for a dedicated video. But if you'd like to know more, let me know in the comments. 6. Tenseigan. The Eye of Reincarnation is a powerful Doujutsu used by the Otsutsuki clan. It features a blue pupil surrounded by a blue and white iris, resembling a flower. The Tenseigan is an evolved form of the Bakugan. To obtain this Doujutsu, one must be a member of the Otsutsuki clan and implant a Bakugan, which transforms into the Tenseigan after several days of prolonged rest. The first to possess this power was Himura Otsutsuki, the brother of Hagoromo Otsutsuki. However, another individual later achieved this feat. The one we saw wielding it in the series was Tonari Otsutsuki, a descendant of Himura. Abilities of the Tenseigan. When unlocked, the Tenseigan grants its users several impressive powers, including control over the moon and its orbit, allowing the user to hurl lunar rocks at enemies. Tenseigan Chakra Mode, which enhances the user's attributes such as strength, speed, reflexes, and endurance. Gravity manipulation and the ability to create chakra golems. Tonri Otsutsuki was one of the few known users of this power in the series, and his Tenseigan proved to be one of the most destructive Doujutsu, comparable to the Rinnegan in some aspects. 5. Manjiku Sharingan. The Manjiku Sharingan is an evolution of the regular Sharingan, activated by only a few members of the Uchiha clan and also by Kakashi Ataki, who does not have Uchiha blood. The Manjiku Sharingan is activated by an extreme emotional impact, typically a trauma resulting from the death of a loved one or a family member. Its appearance differs from the normal Sharingan, altering the tonal pattern. Unlike the regular Sharingan, the Manjiku Sharingan's design varies from user to user. The Manjiku Sharingan enhances the user's basic abilities and grants access to new techniques, usually 3, one for each eye, with the third being the most powerful, the summoning of the Susanoo. However, this technique requires both eyes to be activated for it to work. If one eye is damaged or missing, the technique cannot be used. However, excessive use of the Manjiku Sharingan leads to blindness, a high price that only the most resilient ninjas are willing to pay. 4. Kokugan. The black eye is a Doujutsu first introduced by Ishiki Otsutsuki in his right eye, which was later inherited by Kawaki, now appearing in his left eye, thanks to the genetic material he inherited from the Otsutsuki. Ishiki was a member of the main family of the Otsutsuki clan, an ancient partner of Kagaya, and the true leader of the Kara organization. His current goals remain unknown. The Kokugan features a black pupil that glows gold when jutsu are activated, with a pattern resembling a wheel with 8 black lines radiating from the center, highlighting triangular shapes. The area of the iris between the adjacent rays is golden. The user of this Doujutsu gains access to 2 powerful abilities if used correctly. 1. Sukuna Kona. This ability allows the user to shrink any object, including themselves, making them imperceptible to normal eyes. However, it is impossible to shrink any living organism. The effects can also be reversed, returning objects to their original size. 2. Daikokutten. While the first ability shrinks, this one grants the user a pocket in spacetime where time doesn't pass. The user can store shrunken objects and retrieve them whenever they wish, instantaneously, making it appear as though they materialized from nowhere. Ishiki also frequently summons large black cubes controlled via telekinesis, which can inhibit sensory abilities and prevent chakra tracking. 3. Senran. The Senran, the Eye of Clairvoyance, is a unique Doujutsu awakened by Shirbai Otsutsuki through several genetic evolutions his body underwent after consuming chakra fruits. Shirbai is a powerful figure within the Otsutsuki clan, an individual who perfected himself through karma by consuming numerous chakra fruits, achieving omnipotence and omniscience. Shirbai ascended to a higher dimension, no longer requiring a physical body. His mortal remains were later found by Amato, who used his DNA to create cyborgs, one of which was Ada. Thanks to Amato's experiments, Ada possesses the Senran in her left eye. Ada has large black eyes, and when using the Doujutsu, her left eye glows bright blue. When using this ability, Ada gains a form of omniscience, allowing her to project her mind anywhere in the world and observe everything happening in real time. She can see events from the present or past, as long as they occurred before her birth. However, there are exceptions to this power. It cannot see events that happened before her birth, future events, or events in other spacetimes. Despite this limitation, this ocular power isn't suited for combat, but it can extract any information that has been spoken, without the need to be in the same location. This gives Ada an immense recognition ability, arguably the most powerful in the ninja world. 2. Manjiku Sharingan Eterno. This Doujutsu is an evolution of the Manjiku Sharingan, which is based on the Sharingan. Throughout the anime, there are very few Uchihas who manage to awaken the Manjiku Sharingan, and even fewer who achieve the Eternal Manjiku Sharingan. I'll refer to the Eternal Sharingan as the third evolution for simplicity, and you'll understand why. To obtain this ocular power, one must first awaken the Sharingan. The Uchiha needs to undergo a strong psychological emotion, and again, to awaken the second evolution. This is why the Sharingan is linked to the Uchiha clan's curse of hatred. This Doujutsu only awakens if the user undergoes highly traumatic events. For the user to achieve the third evolution, they need an eye transplant from someone who already possesses the Manq Sharingan, and it must be from someone close, such as Sasuke and Itachi. Since they were brothers, the transplant was perfect. If the third evolution is successful, it eliminates the issue of blindness, allowing the user to continuously use devastating abilities. Sasuke Uchiha and Madara Uchiha are examples of users who possess this enhanced version of the Sharingan. The ability to use techniques like the Susanoo at its full potential makes the Eternal Manq Sharingan one of the most powerful and respected Doujutsu. 1. Rinnegan. The Eye of Samsara or Supreme Eye is said to be the most noble eye among the 3 great Doujutsu. It is characterized by a ripple pattern that spreads across the entire eyeball, and it may or may not contain tomos between them. Guys, just a reminder that in the Naruto universe, several Rinnegan have been presented, e.g., Sasuke, Madara, Hagoromo, Kaguya, and Momoshiki. I'll only talk about Madara's Rinnegan, which was the most prominent in the series and the most common. Keep in mind that Hagoromo and Madara's Rinnegan are similar because neither of them has tomo. The first person to awaken this ocular power was Hagoromo, who later became known as the Sage of the Six Paths, after defeating his mother, Kaguya, alongside his brother. After Hagoromo's death, the Rinnegan disappeared and never appeared again. However, another character awakened the Rinnegan, Madara Uchiha. He combined his bloodline with Hashirama's cells shortly before his death. The Rinnegan is considered one of the strongest ocular techniques in the ninja world, possessing 6 unique abilities known as the Paths, which allow for everything from summoning creatures to resurrection of the dead. Nagato and Madara were 2 of the most well-known and feared users of the Rinnegan, and the versatility of this power allowed them to be considered practically invincible in combat. Guys, just to clarify, Madara, before he died, transferred his Rinnegan to Nagato, who was later revived by a forbidden jutsu and recovered his eyes. And for those of you who stayed until the end, do you know what the 3 great Doujutsu are? Well, the 3 are Rinnegan, Sharingan, and Bakugan. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.